So if you're a shift worker awake at night, it's basically like shining a lighthouse into your brain, and the brain's going, you're going against human history. I might be taking you down. So sleep, food, and exercise. Just
Go
to,
for it.
I know those are big topics. Like, you can get post-grad in sleep medicine and sleep dentistry. If you want to become an exercise scientist, you need a master's in science and a PhD. But let's talk about sleep, food intake, and exercise in ways that it'll give people immediate takeaways, because I do things a certain way that most people don't do. So sleep is foundational. I know I talk about stress first because it's on everyone's mind. And the way you know you're not handling stress well is poor sleep. Poor sleepers are poor healers. The only time the body, 80% of our growth hormone, which makes us useful, it gets released during deep sleep. 70% of the population, 70% don't get the recommended 7 to 9 hours a night. 70% of the population. So 70% of your 1,000 patients, 70% of your 10,000 patients, if you're a huge group practice, don't get good enough sleep at nighttime, which means accelerated aging, chronic levels of inflammation, higher levels of body fat, more resistant to our soft tissue management program. So when I think of sleep, people always want sleep hacks. And I think a sleep hack is the way to start, because we don't have time to bog into a postgrad program. So my sleep hacks are, within 2 hours of bedtime, I start dimming lights around the house. I like to dim lights around the house within 2 hours of bedtime. You can wear the orange glasses, or you can just put on lots of very nice mood lighting. Himalayan salt lamps are great. LED lights, which is where they're all going now, is the worst. It stimulates your pineal gland, and we make less melatonin, which is a hallmark of people who have more cancer, and hallmark of people who have more elevated blood pressure and poor immune system response. And this is shift work. People awake at nighttime doing shift work, their pineal gland, which for a million years of human history has had darkness at nighttime. So if you're a shift worker awake at night, it's basically like shining a lighthouse into your brain, and the brain's going, you're going against human history. I might be taking you down in a way. So that's why my brother's a retired police officer. They have a huge part of their training program that talks about sleep management and sleep hygiene, because they know that tired people don't make many good decisions with people who are well rested and make 7 to 9 hours a night. So dim the lights as the night goes on. Wear a sleep mask so you can block out more light. And don't forget, actually, your skin. The skin has lots of light receptors in. So you want a room actually fairly dark. Also, don't eat a big meal before bedtime. Those 3 are pretty important basics to get into sleep. And if someone is falling asleep easy, I'd say get a sleep study, polysomnography. It's worth its weight in gold. It's literally your report card on how long you live, because they've actually shown at Berkeley, Stanford, they've actually shown that people with cognitive dysfunction, dementia, Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, have usually been sleep disrupted for many decades before they get diagnosed. So I'm just trying to stack the deck and getting people interested. And hopefully I'm getting your listeners excited.
I love those quick tips. Love them.
Yeah, sleep mask, orange glasses, dim the lights, no big meal before bed. Don't overthink it. Pizza before bed, not a good idea. Wine that might help you get to bed, get to sleep quicker, elevates your blood sugar. You don't dream as much. So if you're not dreaming as much, the dream state, or REM, is where the body processes emotion and processes memory. That's why a lot of alcoholics, when they get off alcohol, the part of those nightmares that they have at the end is the body has a rush to start dreaming again. So the half bottle of wine may help you get to sleep. Because you don't dream as much, you'll be more annoying the next day, even though you might get 8 hours. You won't spend as much time in REM, which you need about 100 minutes a night.
Hey, thanks so much for watching this video. And if you found it helpful, leave a like, subscribe, and click the bell button so you'll be notified of any time we upload future videos. I think you'll enjoy our coming content. Thanks so much.